So what's up, guys? So if you haven't read the title of this video, which you 95%, 99.9% of the time have read the title, this is the Vape Bash wrap-up video. This is basically talk about everything. I basically have a whole... I took suggestions from people on how to do, basically how to present myself a little better. I figured, hey, what the heck, I'll just write down some easy notes to remember. But first and foremost, it was a complete and total success once again. I couldn't have been more happier to be there. I wish I was there longer. I was only there Friday, but if you saw me Friday and met me Friday, that was just great and awesome. Saturday, unfortunately, I didn't get to stay there Saturday, but I was there Friday, and if you didn't see me, pity, but if you did see me, that was just awesome. Got pictures, even though my phone was like literally in the red on the battery. Still got good pictures in. But anyway, this was bigger than last year. Last year was substantial, 1,600 people roughly. But this year was like 3,000 people, and the venue, the actual place that they actually set it at, way better than last year. Way better than last year. I mean, the room, the suite was like, it's just huge. That's actually my cover picture is actually the picture I took when I got in there. Like the first 30 minutes I got in there, I said, I'm just going to take a couple pictures, and it's just huge. But we're going to basically talk about who I basically met that I didn't met last year, some of the stuff I actually picked up, and so on and so forth, and the actual experience. If you haven't been to anything like this, I highly recommend you get something like this. Whether you live in the West Coast, whether you live in the central part of the country, or you live on the East Coast, get to something like this. There's actually events that are usually in every East, Central, and West Coast. Most of the stuff is in the West Coast. I never usually get to the West Coast. Stuff is usually in Nevada, California, so on and so forth. VaporCon, I don't even know if I've heard VaporCon things up in the air. I have heard stuff if it's going or not. That one's in Richmond, Virginia. I haven't been to that one. The only one I've been to is Vape Bash twice. So that's really all I've been to. But God, these people I met, I'm just so, I shouldn't say starstruck, but I was really I can't find the word, but I'm completely speechless. Of course, I went to the Namber Juice table and got myself a Toot Life shirt, which I promised myself. When I got there, I actually had a plan. I actually had a plan of what I was going to do, where I was going to go, who I was going to meet, and some of the people I met, I just met on the fly. It was just like going from table to table to table, and I was on the fly, and it was just great. Mike, I'm going to start off with this guy. Mike from Giant Vapes, got to meet him. That was a complete and total pleasure. Great guy. It's a lot different when you watch people on YouTube as opposed to meeting them in person. Some people have bad experiences. Some people, I've noticed that you see them on YouTube and they're really like, straightforward, straight shooter, so on and so forth. And then when you meet them in person, it's kind of like, I don't really, But me and Mike hit it off. Me and Mike sat there and talked, and talked vape and talked all different kinds of things and so on and so forth. Janae, woo, yeah, that was another kind of starstruck. Been watching her videos for a while, and it's just when I met her, it was just like I could totally relate to this person. I totally relate to this person. Could totally sit down and talk to them for like hours on end, and talk vape, talk anything, and you wouldn't, you don't feel like you're weird, you don't feel like like you don't fit in. When you go to something like this, it's not like that. You almost feel like you kind of fit like a puzzle piece with everybody else. Basil Ray, he wasn't there last year. He was there this year. When I was walking into the line to get in line to go to Vape Bash, he was just like, he flew right past me. He said, "Hey, how's it going, bud?" and hit me on the shoulder, and I'm like, this is just sweet. That was a pleasure. Tinker Evil, pink hair, you can't really miss her. that was another great one. That was another great, meetup. Great to meet that person. Tinker, if you're watching, great to meet you. It's awesome. And finally, Grim Green. Grim Green, yeah, he basically like called my name out as soon as I got to the table, and I'm like, I wasn't trying to like, make myself look like I'm like, made of diamonds or anything like that. I'm just trying to basically, be there, have a good time, meet great people, vape good juice, try out good mods, so on and so forth. That was just, great. Anyway, guys, going on to the next thing, juices I picked up. Vapors Knoll. These guys were like, this bottle right here was $18 and it was totally worth it. They had taste testers at the front of the table. They were 0 milligrams. I didn't really have enough cash on me to actually buy the whole line, but the whole line was pretty darn good. I couldn't even, and the bottle artwork and the dripper on this thing is just insane. It's just breathes new life into, buying juice. Very good juice. This, I have Lunar Harvest, and then I also have Lucid Dreams, which is very good. What else can I talk about? Ooh, finally got my creme brulee after griping and griping and griping and griping and griping. Definitely worth that. Definitely. I got other shirts, but the shirts are just kind of, they're still packed up, which is kind of funny. It's Sunday and I'm still packed, but I figured I'd wear the Toot Life shirt. Really, really nice shirt. Gary, he goes by Taylor. Insane e-liquid. I happened to get a little tiny little sample bottle of Table Dancer. Good stuff. Really nice guy. Really great to meet you in person. Gary, if you're watching, very nice. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about is the $10 atomizer I got at Mad Vape's table. Caterpillar. This is what I pulled on when I started the video. $10. Just goes to show you, you don't have to spend the $100 to get a good vape. Definitely 0.3 dual coil in here. But anyway, guys, that was basically a short video. Actually, it's not really short. It's 7 minutes and 30 seconds. But yeah, I had a great time. If I didn't meet you, I'm so sorry. If I met you and we had a great time, it was awesome, guys. I can't say it enough. I will be there definitely next year, and I will be there both days, I promise you. Definitely saving up the money now to go next year. But anyway, guys, as always, have a Vaporgasm, and I hope to see you on the next video. Tons and tons of videos to do. But anyway, guys, Grim, Janae, Basil Ray, Tinker, everybody else I met that I can't remember your name, have a good one. See you next time.